Story of an ice cube. This is our fellow ice cube, Bobby Boo. So as Bobby Boo was walking down, he saw a sign and it said, "Free candy ahead, but only for liquids." Until an idea patched in his mind. So he looked at his poster and it said to become a solid to a liquid, he had to go through a process of melting. And to do that, he had to go somewhere with warm heat enough to melt him to a liquid. So as Bobby Boo laid there melting, he brought a glass. Because liquids have no definite shape and no definite volume, he could have gone anywhere when he becomes a liquid. And it worked! And then he got his candy. So then the way back, he saw another sign. It said, "More free candy ahead, but only for gases." And then an idea patched in his mind again. As Bobby Boo went back to his house, he looked at the poster again. He was a liquid now, so he had to evaporate to his way to become a gas. To do that, he had to stay somewhere warm and hot. So as Bobby Boo lay there evaporating to gas, he was worried about one single problem. Gases have no definite shape and volume too. So he was thinking of ways he could try and control himself from floating away in air. And guess what? It worked again! And then he got more candy. He was really happy now. As Bobby Boo headed back home, he thought it was just enough for a few days of adventure. So he thought it was time to change back to a liquid, then to a solid. So he rushed home. As he reached home, he looked at his poster again of phase changes. He saw that to turn to a liquid, he needed to go through a phase change called condensation. And for that, he needed to go to a place which the heat is right amount for him to turn into vapor liquids that then turn himself to a liquid. So as he stayed there laying, turning back to a liquid, he was thinking of how to turn from a liquid to a solid. After the phase change from a gas to a liquid, he came back home, looked at the poster, and saw that from a liquid to a solid, he had to go through a phase change called freezing. But where is he gonna find somewhere where he could freeze himself enough to turn into solid? The next day was Bobby Boo's luckiest day in his life because it was snowing and the cold weather was changing him back to a solid with enough liquid left. So as Bobby Boo changed back to a solid ice cube, he was thinking about the phase changes which he learned that got him candy. And these phase changes were really help to him. So these past few days, from a solid to a liquid, then to gas, and back to liquid, and back to solid, were really incredible few days. The end.